Hi guys, we are going to tell about the physics of light in this video. So let us go right into it.
Reflection of light is a phenomenon by which light waves bounce back after encountering a surface. The angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. This behavior is described by the law of reflection, which is a fundamental principle of optics. The reflection of light occurs when a light wave encounters a boundary between two different media, such as air and a glass or air and a mirror. At this boundary, a portion of the light wave is reflected back into the original medium, while the remaining portion is transmitted into the second medium. The fraction of light reflected depends on the properties of the media and the angle of incidence.
Total internal reflection is a phenomenon that occurs when a light ray encounters an interface between two transparent media of different refractive indices, with the angle of incidence greater than the critical angle. At the critical angle, the angle of refraction becomes 90 degrees, and beyond that, the light is totally reflected back into the denser medium. This phenomenon has numerous applications in science and technology, such as in fiber optic communications, where light travels through a fiber by undergoing multiple total internal reflections at the interface of the core and cladding. Formation of rainbow and mirages also includes this phenomenon. The rainbow is a meteorological phenomenon that occurs when sunlight is refracted, reflected, and dispersed by water droplets in the atmosphere. When the sun is shining and rain is falling, the water droplets act as a tiny prisms that refract the light. The formation of a rainbow occurs when the sunlight enters a water droplet at a certain angle. The different colors of light are bent at slightly different angles, resulting in the separation of colors. When the light exits at the droplet, it is dispersed into a spectrum of colors that can be seen as a beautiful arc of colors in the sky. A mirage is a naturally occurring optical phenomenon that causes the viewer to see an image of an object or scene that is not actually there. It is caused by the bending of light rays passing through air layers of different temperatures and densities, which creates an image that appears to be a reflection of a distant object or a pool of water on a hot flat surface. The phenomenon is commonly observed in arid areas, particularly during the hottest parts of the day. This creates a gradient of refractive index that bends light rays towards the viewer, creating the illusion of an image. Mirages have been known to cause confusion and disorientation for travelers in the desert.
Color of the sky is primarily due to a phenomenon called Rayleigh scattering. The Earth's atmosphere consists of molecules such as nitrogen and oxygen, which are much smaller in size compared to the wavelength of visible light. When sunlight passes through the atmosphere, these molecules scatter the shorter wavelengths of light more than the longer wavelengths. During the day, when the sun is high in the sky, the blue light is scattered in all directions by the molecules in the atmosphere. This scattered blue light is what we perceive as the blue color of the sky. The wave nature of light gives rise to various phenomena, including the interference pattern. Interference occurs when two or more waves superpose, meaning they combine and interact with each other. When this happens, the resulting pattern of constructive and destructive interference is known as interference pattern. In the case of light, interference patterns can be observed when light waves from different coherent sources or a single source that splits into two or more coherent beams overlap and interfere with each other. Coherent refers to the property of waves having a fixed phase relationship or a constant phase difference.
Black holes are fascinating and enigmatic objects in the universe that have captured the interest of scientists and the public alike. Black holes are regions in space where gravity is so incredibly strong that nothing, not even light, can escape from them. They are formed when massive stars collapse under their own gravitational pull during a supernova explosion. The collapse is so intense that the star's matter becomes incredibly dense, occupying an extremely small volume.